For us to have a conversation with King Stevie, an independent recording artist, songwriter, and producer known for his soulful sound and authentic storytelling. He gained national attention as a top 6 finalist on Nigerian Idol Season 9. He writes and co-produces most of his music, blending real-life experiences with modern sounds to create deeply relatable songs. With new projects on the way, King Stevie continues to grow his career, connect with fans, and expand his reach as an independent artist. Indeed, it's a pleasure to have you in the studio with us today.
Good morning. Nice to meet you.
It's been a while since Season 9, and now, what have you been up to?
I have been. It's a lot of creativity, right? I've been in the drawing board, trying to write new songs and working on my production skills. So that's what I've been up to.
Oh, so you're working on your production skills as well.
Yes.
How's that going?
Oh, so it's self-taught, right? So I don't have like any formal lecture on that. So I just have interest in it, and then I'm a very fast learner. So I watch 1 or 2 producers do their things, and then I just go from there.
Now let's go back to your journey on the Nigerian Idol. What was it like?
Oh, it was exciting. The big stage. I'm someone who likes, singing and all that, and then I like singing in public too. If you see me at the grocery store, you probably see me singing. Probably in the finals, that's the top 3. But then being at the top 6 is also something because there were a lot of Nigerians that were even very good singers that didn't make it up to that stage. So it was a beautiful experience.
So what would you say stood you out?
What stood me out was, I would say, number 1, my personality. And I think my vocals, I sound like me. I don't sound like anybody else.
So you've talked about singing and your vocals like 4 times now in less than 3 minutes. So I'd like for you to just give us a snippet of one of your sounds, or if you decide to choose a popular song.
Okay, one of my songs.
That's you on the Nigerian
that's me
Idol,
on Nigerian Idol, yes. Okay, one of my songs, let me do. You're on my mind, always on my mind. All the time I feel you tight, like you're right by my side. You're on my mind, forever shining bright. Forever you'll be part of my life.
Nice, yes. That's really nice. So what would you say changed regarding your voice and how you maximize and manipulate your vocals before and after Nigerian Idols? Okay,
there's something I believe, practice makes perfect. It's not just a saying, it works, it's real, it works. So before Idols, I don't really sing that much, right? So I was just a very good singer. But then after Idols, I went into live streaming on TikTok, so I sing almost.
All right, so how would you describe your sound?
My sound, Afro soul, guys.
Afro soul. Because I hear a lot of Afrofusion these days.
Yeah. So I don't want to do the regular Afro pop, Afro beats, Whiskey Davido, but then I also want like my vocals to be in my Afro songs. So that's why I opted in for Afro soul. So I do a little bit of R&B on the side.
So if you were to be asked right now, which I'm going to ask you, what would you say has been your craziest moment so far being an artist? Like that moment that when you think back at, you cringe. You're like, no, that did not happen.
Okay, I would say putting out my first song, right? Because it wasn't so easy. I just got out of Nigerian Idol, and then I really wanted to put something out because if I didn't pursue this immediately, I might not get the...
Like lose the traction.
Yes. So I just put out my first song at this SUA, but then it wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't up to the standard I wanted at the time. But then I just wanted to put something out there. Let this just be there, and then, we can improve later. So the reactions I got from that, even up to today, I'm not going to take it off social media. I'm going to leave it there so people can see to experience my growth.
Your growth.
Yes. So the reactions, most people loved it, but then if you really listen to it, you can tell.
So you're an independent artist. Now, being an independent artist is not easy. Everyone knows that.
Yes.
If you were to choose between continuing to be independent and actually working with a label, which would you prefer?
I don't mind working with a label, Yes, so, for a short time, just to get a very good momentum and then pick up from there.
So there's a reason I'm asking. We've had so many incidents of artists who got successful, and then when they leave their label, either on a good note or a bad note, there's always that drama that follows.
Yeah.
The most recent being Crayon and his outburst on social media.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
Okay, for me, I feel if someone is, you know, done with their contract with you and they want to go, you don't have to make a big deal out of it, right? It's okay to say farewell in a very plain and, you know, easy note without making it dramatic. So if I were to work with a label and my contract is a certain period of time, let's say 5 years, if I feel like continuing after 5 years, then, but if I don't feel like, then it's fine too, you know.
Yeah, but you know, for contracts, there are always certain conditions.
Yes.
Your contract can be for 5 years.
Yes.
Meanwhile, you're supposed to have produced, say, 3 albums.
Yes.
I've done like 2 tours. You know, there are usually
Yes.
other conditions.
Yes.
It's not just the 5 years or the 10-year
Yes.
contract.
Yes.
There are certain things you must tick
Meet, yes.
before you can say, okay, you fulfilled this contract. So in that kind of situation, what would you say is the best way to reach an amicable situation?
Well, in a situation whereby maybe the time has elapsed and you have not met
Fulfilled your
then
obligations.
the only thing to do is to fulfill your obligations.
How
on
do
the
you do
contract.
that? If you were to give, if you were to give 3 albums in 5 years and you've only given 1, how do you make
So
2?
it means so
you're
you
stuck,
can't
isn't it?
can't blame the label at that time, or it means the artist needed to have worked. You know, if your contract was to release 3 albums in 5 years, either you're going to get a songwriter or you're going to write, get it done, get the work done. There's no
Then
excuse.
there's the issue of money. Money is one of the biggest problems. There's always, oh, you did not pay me this. I know for sure at the moment, Praise also has an issue that he's dealing with in court regarding his former label as well. There are so many of these issues. So if you happen to find yourself in that situation, how would you handle it? Because
Well,
money is always
money
a
is the
problem.
thing.
You did
So-
not pay me what you're supposed to pay me. You did not pay me as much as you should have. You did not pay me according to our agreement.
Yeah.
How do you
Okay, so
handle
there's something I recently discovered about getting signed, right? When you get signed in most record labels, they give you a huge sum of money. That's, you know, you just all of a sudden see the artist glow. Maybe buys a new car, buys a fine house somewhere on the island, you know. They give you a huge sum of money. Now, that money is not free money.
Of course.
You are going to work for it. Your songs, royalties, whatever you make from your songs and your tours and subsequent events, you start paying back. So it's like a debt, you know, borrowing money from the label and that you will pay back. So if it's instances of that where you have spent the money already, then I think it's only fair you just let them get their money completely.
The money's value.
Yes.
Because I do
Yes.
wonder, if you, with these experiences, don't you think it's discouraging for somebody to say, okay, I want to set up a label, knowing that this kind of outcome might be the result?
Okay, you mean setting up a label or
Yes.
being in a label
Setting
now?
up a label.
Oh, setting up a label. Well, so it's all about, you know, you just need to know who you're dealing with and make sure you get all your contracts in black and white. You know, go through it, let them understand the context of what they're signing. So in the future, you can always make references to, we've gone through this.
Okay, so now let's talk about the opposite gender. Are you in a relationship right now?
Yes!
Tell us about it.
Okay, I'm in a relationship. Her name is Angie.
Aw.
Yeah, she's from the States. On my EP, there's a song titled Angie. That's
It's
really
for her.
Yes.
Give us a snippet of that one.
Okay, that's Angie. I know that you see me
Again.
the way that I see you. I know you're my dream come true.
Aw.
Lately, when you call me baby, you make me go crazy. I'm loving on all you do. I know, say, you love me, you really do. And you know me, I love you with all of me. When you call me, you know I'll be there for you like a heartbeat steady and true.
Nice. Aw.
Yeah,
So how long have you guys been together?
It's going to 7 months this month.
Ooh, so it's still quite fresh.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
So now you guys getting married?
Very soon.
Are you serious? Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's really cool.
Working on it anyway.
Were you in a relationship when you were on
No,
Idols?
she's my first.
She's your first relationship?
Yep,
Oh, wow.
yep.
Oh, wow. And it's talking marriage already. That's interesting. Hope it's not a case of all this, I don't have any ex. Because there are some people that have like 16
I mean,
ex and say I don't have
as
any
plain
ex.
as a written note. No, this is my first. Yeah.
So what do we expect from Stevie?
Well, guys, expect greatness. So I just put out my debut EP, and from now I'm going to work on an album. Hopefully, by God's grace, I should have a concert before the end of the year. And yeah, so just expect greatness. That's what I'm going to say.
All right. So as we're expecting greatness, you like to cook?
Do I like to cook?
Yeah.
I cook a whole lot.
You cook a lot?
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm a bachelor, so I cook a lot.
Bachelor. I hope it's not bachelor of cooking of beans.
I cook soup. I cook rice.
What kind of soup?
I cook egusi. I cook efo. I do amala and ewedu.
You can make amala.
Yes, now.
Okay, you can make gbegiri and ewedu.
Yes, now.
Okay.
I can any soup. I can cook rice. In fact,
you can make oha.
Any soup.
You can make
anything that we eat in Nigeria.
Yes.
Sometimes I even go continental. I do my bolognese pasta.
Who taught you how to cook?
I just know how to.
You just know how to produce music. You just know how to
well,
cook.
Growing up, my mother always made us stay with her in the kitchen.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm a fast learner. I was a teacher for 10 years.
You were a teacher?
For 10 years.
Interesting.
Yes, so I learn really fast. So I observe. Someone might be doing something. You don't need to tell me, do this. Just let me watch you, and I'm learning the entire process.
Okay, we'll see what you will learn from the kitchen this morning. Because we are heading straight there with King Stevie. Let's go.
Alrighty.
All right. Please.